You feel stuck. You feel like nothing is working. And honestly, you're tired. Tired of trying. Tired of pushing. Tired of doing everything right and still not seeing results. It's frustrating, isn't it? That little voice in your head is getting louder. Maybe this isn't for me. Maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe I should just quit. But before you do, watch this. Let's be real. Everyone at some point wants to quit. Not just you, not just today. Every successful person you admire, they've been here. They've had days where nothing made sense. Days where they doubted themselves. Days where they wanted to walk away. But here's what most people don't realize. Quitting isn't a decision. It's an emotional reaction. You're not quitting because you don't want it anymore. You're quitting because it's hard, because it's uncomfortable, because your brain hates uncertainty, failure, and struggle. And I get it. It's exhausting. But right now, in this exact moment, you have a choice. You can walk away, or you can take one more step. There's an old story, popularized by Napoleon Hill in Think and Grow Rich, about R.U. Darby and his uncle drilling for gold. Darby's uncle went west during the gold rush and found a promising vein. He went back home to get financing and equipment, then returned with Darby to start drilling. At first, they hit gold and started pulling it out, but soon, the vein disappeared. They kept drilling, day after day, hour after hour, breaking rock, sweating, exhausted, and then, nothing. Not a single piece of gold. So they quit. They sold their equipment to a junk man for a few $100s, walked away, gave up. But here's what they didn't know. The gold, it was just 3 feet away. The junk man did something they didn't. He consulted a mining engineer who found they had stopped just 3 feet from a massive gold vein. With the right knowledge, the junk man kept drilling and found gold. If Darby and his uncle had kept going just a little longer, they would have hit the jackpot. Most people quit right before their breakthrough because struggle makes you believe it's not working. But what if it is? What if your success is 3 feet away? Would you still quit? Instead of quitting, try this. Pause, breathe, zoom out. What's really happening? Are you failing, or are you just impatient? Because the truth is, success isn't a straight line. It's messy. It's slow. It feels like nothing is working until it does. So instead of asking, should I quit? Ask yourself, what's the next smallest step I can take? Not a giant leap, not an overnight miracle, just one small step. Because momentum doesn't come from motivation, it comes from movement. Right now, you're uncomfortable. That's good, because nothing grows without discomfort. Think about it. Muscles, they grow by tearing and rebuilding. Skills, they improve by failing and adjusting. Success, it comes from pushing through what most people run from. If you're struggling, that means you're in the middle of growth. It means you're doing something that actually matters. And if you quit now, you throw away everything you've already fought for. Imagine your future self, the version of you that kept going, that pushed through, that figured it out. What would they say to you right now? Would they say, yeah, you should quit? Or would they say, keep going? It's worth it. You're closer than you think. Every challenge, every setback, every frustrating day, it's part of the process. You don't need to have it all figured out. You just need to not stop. So before you quit, before you walk away, take one more step, because you might be just 3 feet from gold. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.